video series, Atit Neurology. Let's discuss Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is caused by a deficiency of dopamine in the brain, leading to the symptoms. The symptoms are tremor. The tremor is a resting tremor. So it's not an action tremor, it's a more of a resting tremor. But also you have what we call as bradykinesia, which is a slowness of movement and rigidity. You can have other symptoms like drooling, change in handwriting, which is called a micrographia, hypophonia of speech, which is where your speech becomes soft, mask-like faces. So there are various symptoms and signs of Parkinson's. The diagnosis is mostly made clinically. The one test which can confirm the diagnosis is DAT scan, D-A-T, dopamine axial transport, or DAT scan. That's the one diagnosis we have to confirm the diagnosis of Parkinson's. Regarding the medicines, all the medicines we use really are geared to replace the dopamine which has been lost in the brain. The main medicine is Sinemet or levodopa, which has been around for years. You don't want to use too high a dose because you can lead to what is called as dyskinesias and motor fluctuations if you use too high a dose of levodopa from the start. So you have to bear that in mind. There's extended release levodopa called Rytary, which can be useful. Then you have the dopamine agonists, Requip, Mirapex, I'm using brand names, and Nupro patch. And those dopamine agonists directly act on the dopamine receptors, and they're also useful for restless leg syndrome. You have medicines which can prevent the breakdown of dopamine in the brain, such as the COMT inhibitors and the MAOB inhibitors. One example of a COMT inhibitor is Ongentys, which can increase the duration of dopamine in the brain by reducing its breakdown, like I said. One example of an MAO inhibitor is Azilect or Rasagiline, which has also been around for a long time. And then you have one medicine which acts on the non-dopamine pathway, which is Nurians. There are also some adjunctive medicines like amantadine, which is amantadine extended release is Gocovri, which is especially useful if someone has dyskinesia, but Gocovri can also be used useful with bradykinesia. And then you also have rescue medicines where somebody gets inhaled or sublingual levodopa / apomorphine, and those medicines are Kinmobi and Inbrija. And finally, you also have medicines, the anticholinergic medicines like trihexidine or Artane, which can be useful just for the tremor, really. You've got to be careful in older patients using anticholinergic medications. There's a lot to discuss in Parkinson's, but this is all I can really do in this video.